Sacrificial Love and Bearing Fruit, third Sunday in Lent, Year C. In today's reading from Exodus, God reveals his identity to Moses by speaking to Moses through a bush that was burning with a divine fire that did not consume, did not destroy the bush. God reveals his identity to Moses by saying that his essential, divine name is I am who am. Knowing a person's name is very important for me to relate to that person. When someone voluntarily reveals to another their name, often this is an invitation for a friendship to possibly develop. Similarly, by revealing his name to Moses, God was inviting Moses into a friendship, and through Moses, all into a divine friendship. That God invited Moses and is inviting us to a friendship is further indicated by another way God revealed his identity. God further revealed his identity to Moses by saying, I am the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. With these words, God told Moses not only who God is in himself, in God's essence as existence, as being, but also who God is in relationship to human beings, as someone who knows our personal names and cares for us as our best of friends, who wants the best for us, participation in divine life for all eternity. When God sent his Son Jesus to be born into the world, God further affirmed his personal identity, and so we now call God in a deeply personal way by calling God by personal names, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, while at the same time believing in God's divine unity. By so doing, we are affirming that not only does God relate to creation in a personal manner, but also relates to himself because God is relation, and as relation, God is continually calling us to become more relational, more Trinitarian, more caring of those around us, since we are made in God's triune image. At our deepest level, we are relational, social creatures who only experience happiness and deep peace when we are relating properly to others in a loving, respectful, truthful manner. By his death on the cross, Jesus revealed to us how God expects us to love one another. God calls us to love one another so much that we are willing to sacrifice our lives for one another since God has done so for us, and we are made in God's image and likeness. The image of the fig tree that Jesus refers to in today's gospel passage supports this divine teaching on selfless love, love that moves us to lay down our lives for those we love not selfishly, but selflessly. The trees that Jesus affirms are good are those trees that sacrifice their sap, that sacrifice their lifeblood in order to bear fruit. The trees that Jesus is not happy with are those trees that do not sacrifice their sap, that do not pour their lifeblood into the fruit, but rather keep all their sap selfishly to themselves, and so they die without giving new life. Today, may we learn from creation, may we learn from fruit-bearing trees how we are to live. In participation in the life of Jesus, we are to sacrifice our lives so that others may live. This is ordinarily done by sacrificing a little time for our brothers and sisters, by giving a little money to those in need, by making the effort to both say good words about our brothers and sisters, build them up, and, when appropriate, to correct them. These are but a few sacrificial ways that we can, during Lent, give of ourselves so that others may live. God bless.